Hello, my dear students. In the last class, means previous class, we discussed about the relationship between total utility and marginal utility. Now, today I am going to start another important law relating to this concept, previous concept. So, it's law of diminishing marginal utility. After the discussion of the relationship between total utility and marginal utility, there is another important concept relating to that total utility and marginal utility is the law of diminishing marginal utility. According to the law, this law of diminishing marginal utility is developed by Alfred Marshall. According to law of diminishing marginal utility, when a consumer consumes more and more units of a commodity, then marginal utility from each additional unit must be gradually decreases. It means if you take to understand this law of diminishing marginal utility, we can take an example. Suppose this is first glass of water. This is first glass of water. You take marginal utility. You receive 4 units of total utility. After the consumption of 1 unit, if you can take second glass of water, then you receive marginal utility as 3. It means from the first glass you take 4 units, but from the second glass you receive 3 units. If you consume more additional units, that is third unit. If you consume more units, that is third unit, then you receive total marginal utility as 2. Again, if you increase the consumption of that commodity, the consumption units of that commodity, suppose 4 units, then you receive marginal utility as 1. After consumption of 4 units, if you take 5 number units, then you receive marginal utility 0. It means as a result of increase in consumption of units of additional units of one commodity, the commodity is water. Then marginal utility received from each additional unit gradually decreases. That is 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This is known as law of diminishing marginal utility, and this law of diminishing marginal utility can be explained with the help of the following table and diagram. Now we have to draw the table. Suppose this is units, and this is marginal utility, and this is total utility. This value is not needed here, but I write this value 1, 2, 3, 4. Marginal utility 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 0, 6, minus 1, 7, minus 2. And the total utility value is 4, 7, 9, 10, 9, 7. This is the value of marginal utility and total utility. For your convenience, you must take up to 6 units. Means if you plot this value, suppose 1 here units and here marginal utility. Already in the relationship between total utility, this diagram is already used. But to understand the concept of law of diminishing marginal utility, I also draw this diagram. At first unit, your marginal utility is 4. At 2 units, your marginal utility is 3. Here, the value of total utility is not needed. At 3 units, your marginal utility is 2. At 4 units, marginal utility is 1. At 5 units, marginal utility is 0. And 6 units, marginal utility become negative. If we join this point, not approximately here drawn, but if you take scale and pencil, then you can draw this diagram properly. And this is the marginal utility curve. And marginal utility curve, this MU marginal utility curve is a downward sloping curve. It means when we increase the consumption of units of one commodity, then marginal utility received from each additional unit gradually decreases, and it start to falling, and it start to negative. This is the law of diminishing marginal utility. During the discussion of this law, there are some assumptions. Assumptions are very simple. The consumption process, this consumption process must be continuous. There is no any gap. If there is any gap, then this law is not fulfilled. And in case of not divisible good, this law is not applicable. The consumer must take this unit as a rationally. There must be a rationally. This is the law of diminishing marginal utility. If you find any difficulty to understand this concept, then tell me. I repeat this again this law diminishing marginal utility. মৰমৰ ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰীসকল, মই এতিয়া অসমীয়া মিডিয়ামৰ কাৰণে কৈ দিছোঁ এই সূত্ৰটো। আগৰ ভিডিঅ'ত মই তোমালোকক সেকেন্ড চেপ্টাৰৰ উপযোগিতা কি, উপযোগিতা কাক কয়, উপযোগিতাৰ ভাগ কি, মুঠ উপযোগিতা, যেনে প্ৰান্তিক উপযোগিতা, এই গোটেইবিলাক কথা তোমালোকক মই আলোচনা কৰি দিছিলোঁ। আৰু মুঠ উপযোগিতা আৰু প্ৰান্তিক উপযোগিতাৰ মাজত কি কি সম্পৰ্ক আছে, এই গোটেইবিলাক কথা মই তোমালোকক আলোচনা কৰি দিছিলোঁ। এতিয়া আমি আজি পঢ়িম যে ইয়াৰ পিছৰ পৰ্যায়ত, এই চেপ্টাৰটোৰ পিছৰ পৰ্যায়ত যি আছে আমি তাকে আলোচনা কৰি যাম। এতিয়া চোৱা, মুঠ উপযোগিতা আৰু প্ৰান্তিক উপযোগিতা সম্পৰ্কখিনি বিশ্লেষণ কৰাৰ পিছত আমি এটা সূত্ৰলৈ প্ৰৱেশ কৰোঁ। সেই সূত্ৰটো হ'ল বা বিধি, এটা বিধি বুলিও কয়, যেনে ক্ৰম হ্ৰাসমান প্ৰান্তিক উপযোগিতা বিধি।